Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Okay, like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic gods, all things of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, amazing Pisceans, your family, the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Okay, so this is a fairy reading, okay? So me and my son and my mother went out on my son's birthday to have ramen, okay? Because my son is pretty much obsessed with any food that is not American, okay? So when we pulled up, there was this flower, and I was like, "Oh, that's such a pretty flower. What kind of flower is that?" Okay, this is my life. So I googled it, of course, with the little picture thing. That's the best thing that ever happened. Okay, being able to just type that to push the camera button and just search whatever picture of anything. It's great. So, anyways, it was called Carissa macrocarpa, which is also known as the natal plum flower. Okay, we got Justice and the Seven of Wands. Okay, so I think that you do a great job of standing your ground and you're attracting everything that you ever needed at this time. Now is going to be very important time for you to push through any insecurities that you may be having in life right now. I'm gonna break down the notes in a second, but we're going to the overall energy, okay? And also, don't be afraid to travel unknown paths, and just know that any path that you do choose at this time is going to lead to this calmer water. We got Archangel Gabriel. I just did an Archangel Gabriel reading. Maybe that might resonate with you, okay? But yes, you're doing so good. What's the overall energy, beautiful fairy guides? Okay, the devil. Jeez Louise. Cheese and rice. But I mean, this could be, first of all, you could be like a Capricorn, okay? You could be, that's Constantine, okay? So I feel like you could be very familiar with the dark ways of doing things, Like, I don't feel like you're a dark energy, but you could be very familiar with the happenings of the darkness, like you're aware of the darkness in order to like fight the darkness, if this makes any sense. Okay, we got the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which is very interesting because this lady, okay, that wears the mask and the sword, she collects souls with this sword, okay? She collects the souls of people who belong in hell, okay? Sort of like Ghost Rider, but for DC. Is Ghost Rider DC? No, I think Ghost Rider, I don't know. I'm not sure. We got the Emperor, okay? I feel like there was a lot of darkness that you had to unchain yourself, a lot of burdens that you had to like tie up and like throw away, in order to get to this place of celebration, in order to get to this place where you're very tempered, and then we got the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you have done this great job of embracing the energy of death, of really putting together the two sides of you, which is so interesting. Look at this Two of Cups with the fire and the water, and then the devil and the Emperor, the fire and the water, So like, I think like, I don't know, like this could be the two sides of you. I feel like the dark side of you is like not nothing to fuck with, okay? But I think that you have balanced and integrated those shadows, So like, it's very like, it's more of a healthy energy, But the devil upright is all about like unchaining yourself from things that no longer serve you. We got the Ace of Swords again. So what else? Okay, so we got unleash your kindest self, okay? Like I said, that dark side of you ain't nothing to fuck with. And this is more Capricorn energy, okay? First quarter moon in Capricorn. You could also be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And then we got Taurus right here at the bottom of the deck with Know Your Worth, and Cancer under that with Take a Breather. Cancer again will relax, okay? So maybe you might need to relax a little bit, Like, just focus on being the nicest version of yourself you could possibly be. I got a feeling like your temper is cold, okay? Like, when somebody gets you mad, they better move the fuck out the way because you are not going to play no games with anyone who doesn't appreciate your kind self. And don't let you be very genuine in giving all of your kindness to this person and then they turn around and stab you in the back. I think that these are the kinds of things that can really guarantee that people will never talk to you or see you again, okay? And I think people are very aware of that. Like, you might feel like people don't appreciate you for all of the amazingness that you carry, that you offer. You could be kind of moody. You could be like night and day sometimes, okay, which I can totally relate to. Sometimes, you could be like very happy go lucky, very upbeat, very optimistic. And sometimes you're just like, fuck this, fuck that, like, it's time to smoke. I don't feel like doing this day today. And I think that both of those sides of you are very important, but it's all about finding like the most gentle balance in between those two things. It says, are you being too hard on yourself or someone else? Do you think you need to be strict with yourself or other people to get where you want to go? Your challenge now is to be disciplined in terms of doing what needs to be done to get what you want without sucking the joy out of it, okay? Feeling good about life is one of the most powerful tools you have when it comes to manifesting. So be kind and be your most charming self. And I know, because I heard like these people are so stupid. I know, baby. I know they can be a little bit slow, and they can act like they have no idea what's going on, and then especially if they're on some dark, underhanded, negative stuff. But really, it's like charm is amazing, isn't it? Because it just burns them up worse than anything you could ever do, smiling and walking around and carrying yourself in a good mood. And actually being in that good mood is a very powerful thing, especially when it comes to attracting everything that you ever wanted and ever needed, especially those things that people who don't want to see you attracting everything you ever wanted and ever needed, especially for them. That hurts them so much when you're just happy and you're kind and you're genuine. That's a problem for folks. It says it's good to be realistic, but you don't have, wait, it's good to be realistic, but you don't want to have to stretch, so it's good to be realistic, but you don't want to have the stench of reality so far up your nose that you can no longer smell life's perfumes, okay? So also there's an energy here of not being too serious. This is a fairy reading. So, a little bit more, frolicking and having fun and enjoying the nature. Okay. It's summertime, baby. Like, turn up, go out, have fun, enjoy the nature and enjoy your life. Don't take things so serious and just don't kid yourself because you're very familiar with the dark. Like I said, don't kid yourself. When you see that dark energy, you know that it's there. You don't have to get mad or address it. Just, move away. I'm here, slide to the left. So it says butting heads with others just wears you out in the end. So get into the right mindset for manifesting by deciding you're no longer going to take the bait or provoke a situation, because who got time for that? Nobody. Like, I don't have time for this. I don't even got time for like the going back and forth of nothing. I don't want to go back and forth about shit. Well, that's what you want to do? All right. And then that's me thinking about it, talking to spirit about it in my head, okay? And if spirit be like, no, then it's a big hard no, and it's nothing. Like, really follow your guidance at this time. That's going to be very important because your guides are trying to bring in something to you, and they need you to stay very confident, very courageous, and to like express your vitality, to feel brighter and more secure in yourself. It says visualize yourself in a column of shimmering yellow sunlight. Hold that energy, okay, and call in the energies of that light by repeating. It says this version of Louise Hayes' famous affirmation: energies of the first quarter moon in Capricorn, thank you for reminding me that I am a loving child of the universe. So this is what the fairies are wanting to remind you of. You are a loving energy, a bright light energy, baby. We know you've been through the dark and you had to figure out how to fight the nastiest and lowest of energies, but now is the time for you to, be up here, be light, be, I'm hearing like be as a feather, or something like this, like be, like air, like don't be afraid to just be and just be happy. It says the best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Capricorn or on a Saturday, which sounds like, turn up, like I said already, get out here and enjoy this life because it's short. I mean, it's eternal for you, but it's also short, this life that you have in this vessel at this time, and avoid people who are like too tied up in their egotistical ways of thinking. Like that is just the bait, I feel like that's the bait. I feel like you can't stand an egotistical motherfucker or a overly judgmental person when they don't even know you or know nothing about you. Like, ooh, that probably just pisses you right off. I can relate. Because it's so stupid, people can be very closed-minded, and spirit just doesn't want you to worry about that. They want you to know with the Six of Forces and this waterfall energy that is a thing of the past, where these people have the power to provoke you or the power to manipulate you in any sort of way. You have become the king of keys. You really are choosing your thoughts wisely, and you don't use your mental power, to hurt others or to cut others down, But I feel like you could be a little bit sarcastic, and you might need to watch that because sometimes, your sarcasm can hurt the feelings of others, But we got the One of Roses, which is also like the Ace of Pentacles, and it says commitment. So this contract that you have made with God, with the divine, it's everything. And just know that all of these darker times, where you constantly had to stand your ground, because I showed you the Seven of Wands and the Justice card first, that place where you always had to stand your ground that's not a thing no more. Okay. Now spirit is standing your ground. Your angels are standing your ground. Fairies are standing your ground. So it's up to you to just be happy and be kind and go on and work through this life, because you went through all of the darkness just to get to the most brilliant, brightest light you ever could walk into. We got the Eight of Scrolls again, okay, with that path unknown type of energy. I think maybe you're a lot more comfortable in the dark, a lot more comfortable, with late nights and, blunts and drinks, and like that's a comfort zone. And I understand that. And it can be a fun comfort zone to be in, but it's escapism, at the end of the day. And there's a lot more to be found in the light energies than there is in the dark, if that makes any sense. I kind of don't want to do that and compare it because they're just different kinds of lessons that can be found in the light and in the dark, So I totally understand being a part of both worlds and trying to like navigate this newer part of the journey. So like, just know I understand you, baby. I understand you. Where is the forces? I need to wipe my nose. So it says, a towering waterfall roars down into a beautiful body of water. In the upright position, this card reminds you of your incredible personal power and supports you in opening up to the force within. Know that you are a dynamo in the universe. You have the ability to shape any situation in a way that honors you and moves your life forward. The element of water is fluid. Like a waterfall, your personal energy never stops. Your life force is never ending. It springs from your eternal past and roars into your limitless future, baby. Okay. It says, extending into the furthest reaches of the universe. It is a time of deep thought and even deeper emotions, as well as an expansion of psychic energy. Use this time to act on these and tap your power that is ever flowing. So you're tapping into a more powerful version of yourself at this time. And this is what the fairies are really wanting you to go into, And you would think that like tapping into that more powerful energy would require you to like protect yourself a little bit more, but it actually requires you to like drop your shields and be more open about where it is that you're going, to just allow yourself to be free, when you're in the dark, when you're going through that energy of suffering, and when you're trying to like, make that first growth, okay, the darker energies that you may have to learn to wield in order to get, closer to the light or closer to that energy of stability are very necessary. But right now, those energies aren't really necessary. You don't really need them. In fact, that's why you integrated them, so they can pop out whenever you need them, and you can just be like happy, happy, smiley, smiley all day long, because you have nothing but things to smile about. So I said it was called the natal plum flower. Okay. So natal gave me birth chart, and the plum, when I went to look it up yesterday, Spirit was like, well, the plum sounds like a planet. What planet? What planet is the plum associated with? And I totally thought it was going to be Pluto, but it was not. It was Venus. It says that the plum is associated with elements of water and air, as well as the planets Venus. As the planet Venus, okay? And then I wrote third, second, or fifth house, okay? You can have Venus in your third, second, or fifth house. Those houses could be very significant for you. And also, wherever your Venus is, okay, it's going to tell you a lot about how you need to express more love at this time, or what areas in your life you can express more love at, And then the plum actually represents perseverance and hope, though, as well as beauty, purity, and the transitoriness of life, And I think that you're getting used to this, getting used to the changes, to how transitory life really is and how nothing really lasts. But I think you're coming into a place where you're being more open about it, or this is what you need to be doing, Excuse me. So I guess that's big confirmation on that's what you need to be doing, baby. The plum also talks about like principles and values of virtue, So I think like it's almost like you're resetting back to like just like a more innocent energy altogether, So I looked up Carissa, because these are the things that I like underlined. I wrote in pencil, so I just underlined what was important in pen, okay? So Carissa, I actually looked up the name meaning, and that means grace or beloved. You are this beautiful being of grace, totally beloved by all of your guides and ancestors and angels and God himself, baby. Very important. And also, macrocarpa in Latin means large fruited, okay? So you are meant to be very fertile, meant to grow things, meant to have big, beautiful fruit hanging, okay, for everybody, for all to see and to know that you work for and belong to God, baby. And also, it symbolizes endurance and steadfastness. It says qualities that resonate deeply with those seeking inspiration in the face of adversity, And you could still be running into certain issues, having a little bit of adversity still showing itself in your life, And this is why the fairies are asking you to please, like, just keep it calm, keep it cool, because nobody can argue with that. Nobody can pick at you being nice and peaceful. Only way they can, ruffle your feathers or piss you off with the fake bullshit is if you let them. It ain't your problem if they want to walk around and be fake and phony. That should not piss you off, okay? You should just know I'm so glad that me having to play this game with them is a thing of the past, okay? It says that the Carissa macrocarpa ability has this amazing ability to flower even in harsh conditions and symbolizes hope and perseverance, Like you were meant to flower in those harsh conditions that you have been through. But also realize that now that you have flowered, baby, you can drop all of that harsh shit and leave it, and anybody coming can check they harsh at the door, okay? Because look, I see right through you. You see right through the nonsense, right through the bullshit, right through people trying to cause drama and issues with you right now. Like it's just hard. It's a hard thing to do, or it should be a hard thing to do to piss you off, okay? Because that's to me, like, That's like, okay, so they're saying, look at getting pissed off like giving somebody a whole bunch of money. Because that's what you do every time somebody pisses you off, or every time you allow someone to anger you or take you out of your energies of happiness. You might as well, go into your wallet and pull out like $500 and give them that. We got secret child in reverse, okay? I don't know. Oh, yeah, yeah. We got gay for pay. Because that just came out in Archangel Gabriel's reading, okay? I don't know. Maybe you could have found out somebody had stuff going on in the background. We got having the conversation in reverse, okay? So these are definitely, like, these are situations of the past. These people you ain't even talking to no more. I feel like maybe you could be, yeah, the truth is revealed and we got fighting this connection. I think you got very tired of fighting the connection that you had going on with someone in the past. And once you found out the truths about the things that they were into and the things that they were doing behind your back, like it just made it so much easier for you to walk away. And I feel like the fairies are saying, we didn't tell you all of this just so you could hold on to these things, so you could walk around life, angry or feeling like you always have to stand up for yourself. We revealed the truth to you to let you know how easy it is for you to know the truth. You don't have anything to be upset about, anything to hold on to. It's not your problem. They did you a favor. It hurt, but you won. You win. Baby, you're winning, and you're going to continue to win. Not like it's a competition, but you're so much better for it. Like, if you would have stayed where you were, you would have fucking drowned right there, baby. You have come so far. And you just need to not let nobody take you down low again. Because now that you're gone, they want you, okay? Somebody could have got back with their ex, okay? They talking in their sleep about you. It says, if you loved me, you'd do it, okay? What is this? I got what you need, okay? Look, somebody thirsty, okay? They out here trying to pollinate the whole planet. And you saved yourself, because that type of stuff is dangerous. People act like, oh, the worst thing that could come from cheating is just like your feelings getting hurt. Like, when somebody cheats on you, when somebody goes outside of your relationship, they are literally putting your life at risk. They could literally pick up anything. You don't know what they doing. You don't know if they being safe. You don't know if they protecting themselves or nothing. Ooh, I got options. So your options are wide open right now, baby. You are highly coveted in this world. Everybody wants you. But I feel like in the past, you've been attracted to a lot of connections where you have to fight, like where you have to fight for it. You've been in connections where people are pretty much fighting against you. Didn't I say you in high demand? But in the past, you have always been attracted to things that weren't necessarily love, things that weren't necessarily love, okay? But I meant to say necessarily love, like maybe you were in love, but there was a lot of drama, a lot of possessiveness, a lot of aggressive behavior and things like that. And maybe these people was paying you, maybe, like they were taking care of you, maybe they were helping you a lot, and all they wanted to do was really party. I think that you're headed towards a future where someone's going to offer you a lot more than just this, fun time, a lot more than just some sort of, lighthearted, mutual sexual attraction type of thing. I think you're headed towards a beautiful, bright future where you're not going to always have to pull out that fire. And for once, you're going to be able to just like pour your beautiful water all over someone, and not have to worry about that thing biting you in the ass. Like the wheel has really turned in your favor. And this is something that your fairy guides really want you to be very aware of, that now is a time for happiness. You don't have to worry about this nonsense, okay? What's this secret child in reverse? The wanderer, okay? I'm a wanderer. Yeah, I'm a wanderer, okay? First of all, you are a wanderer, but I think that you always ended up with people in the past who really weren't sure of where they were, because that's where you are, that's where you were, your life, your world mirrors where you're at within, so if you're not quite sure where you are, you don't know what your purpose is, you don't know where you really want to be in life, okay, then you're going to attract people who are wanderers. They don't know what they want, they don't know where they are in life. Not to say that everything is your fault, but sometimes this is how your lessons play out. I think there's a real need for you to like look at certain things, certain happenings, certain things in your life and put an answer or a reason behind these things. Because though you've seen the truth, it's kind of like you still really don't get it. You really still don't understand why people made the decisions that they made. And that alone, trying to understand why people move the way that they move, has the ability to like drive you crazy, What's gay for pay? Okay, the Eight of Swords. Like these people hurt themselves when they thought that they was hurting you. They was stabbing themselves every single time they thought that they was sliding one in your back and getting over on you, baby. What's having the conversation? And now they're in a mental entrapment also, because that's that Eight of Swords energy. We got the new moon. Okay. But now you're in a great place. Like, I feel like it's almost like you just got to this place where you don't want to have no conversation with them. Like this could be some fresh energy. This could be something that you're just now healing from, or something you're closing the healing out on. I feel like now you're in this place where you're very excited about the new things that are coming in the future, now that you've unchained from these negative energies. But it took a lot. It took so much. What's the truth is revealed? I think the truth is revealed that you're the star, okay? I think the truth is revealed that everything that you want and ever needed is coming to you. The truth is revealed that you have been guided by your ancestors the entire time, I think maybe you could have had some sort of big epiphany, or there's some sort of big epiphany coming into you, regarding certain truths in your life and certain people of your past. Okay, we got the Nine of Wands with fighting this connection, which is that energy of not only being undecided, but being sort of beat down and battle weary, tired of fighting all of the time, which is going under fighting this connection. Like, I feel like you spent a very big part of your past fighting, a lot of time in the dark, where they cornered you and you had to fight and you whooped everybody's ass, okay? I want you to know that you was like, you was fucking shit up, okay? What's I want you? The Four of Swords. So I think that you're not really worried about anybody that wants you right now. Like, I think you're aware you're in high demand. I think you know that you have all of these options, but you're just not really worried about dating anyone else. I think you're kind of dating yourself. And I think that this is what the fairies really want you to be focused on loving yourself. I think for a long time, you were fighting the connection between you and yourself, So now's the time for you to really like embrace this energy that you're in, this nice, calm, having a resting your mind, getting your mind back to where you need it to be. And I feel like, the options will always be there with the Ace of Moons, okay? Like, you are the Ace of Cups, Let me put that under I got options, because you do, baby. You got big options. We got the Knight of Pentacles, a lot of people want to come offer you stuff like, excuse me. Okay, confirmation on that. People want to come offer you stuff, I mean, like, they want to come, like if they could, like, they would take care of you, like your financial like all together. They just want you to like sit your ass at their house. like I just see like, okay, so pillow princess energy, because they showed me like somebody like preparing a pillow for you to just sit there, okay? What you need? Oh, you hungry? Oh, where you going? You know what I mean? Not in a possessive way, but just in a way where they want to ensure that you never have to feel any anxiety, or you never have to wonder if they're going to be here or not. Like, you have beautiful new options, new connections that are coming into you at this time. And I think, I heard it's payback, it is the justice, like I showed you at the beginning. It's the justice after having to stand your ground in the dark for so long. And I think maybe, like I said before, the light is not really that comfortable, like it's almost like you got comfortable in the dark, and now your guides are trying to show you, what it's like to have that time where you're letting the love in. I'm gonna put that under truth is revealed in the 10 of moons. I think you're in for like this really explosive type of love, with this rogue and gambit type of energy. Or maybe even like you're experiencing this like all within yourself, like the feminine part of you could take the negative out of any situation and just have happiness be there, But I feel like the masculine part of you is like a hopeless romantic. Seriously though, like the masculine part of you is all about the business, but I think that part of you, the part of you that wants to provide, that wants to take care of things, that wants to like give out whatever, to show your love like physically, that part of you is gorgeous, and I think that that's what gets people really hooked on you, because it's like not only are you around and you literally improve things, you literally improve the energy of every situation that you're in, but you also are willing to be a provider, you're a team player, you're willing to work or willing to do whatever it is that you need to do to see your connections through to the end. And I think that you were dealing with people who weren't quite ready for all of that you had to offer, baby. But I think that you needed to offer a lot of that love to yourself, and that's where you are right now, What's Secret Child in reverse and the Wanderer? She-Hulk would do the right thing even if no one is watching, That's what you deserve. You deserve someone who will always do the right thing by you even when nobody's looking. And I think maybe you're starting to wonder if that's even a real thing. And I can relate to that, But it's totally a real thing, babes. There is someone or some group of people who want you, you know what I'm saying? Who want to open up, not only to present themselves as options, but to open up more options for you in the world so that you can have whatever you want. I'm telling you, somebody wants you to have whatever you want. What's gay for pay in the Eight of Swords? The Runaways. What are we left with? So it's like these people spent all this time trying to run away from you, this beautiful, loving, balanced, amazing energy who's willing to go to the ends of the earth for someone. They ran away from you, and now they don't know what they have left. They don't have nothing left. And now they're ready to have those conversations that you wanted to have, but you on to the next one, okay? You and that. I'm so grateful for my ex. Thank you. Next. This is where you are. What's having the conversation in reverse and the new moon? America Chavez. Okay. The best way is your way, And I think that this is what your ancestors really was trying to show you with that entire connection. I feel like so this is ex people pleaser type of energy, But it's not like you're just a people pleaser because you just don't love yourself or whatever. It's just, like I said, you're willing to go the distance. You really want to see things work. You're genuine. You love people for who they are and not what they have or what they can provide. But your ancestors needed you to see that following behind them and pleasing them and giving them whatever it is that they needed or whatever it is that they wanted from you and out of you was not loving yourself. So now the way that you're doing things, the way where you're at the forefront of your concern and every step that you take benefits not only you and all the other people around you. This is where they were trying to get you the entire time. So it's okay to like put away, that fireball. You don't have to be like bouncing it in your hand, trying to figure out who's going to get hit next. You know what I'm saying? Like just put your fireball away, okay? And allow yourself to be vulnerable with the world. What's fighting this connection in the Nine of Wands? The Winter Soldier, okay? Because you're ready. It say forever by your side, you know. It's like you so ready, you know, because the Winter Soldier, you can just utter, you know, the magic words to the Winter Soldier and he's on go, ready to go. And he's doing it effortlessly, okay? He's handling all the missions. And I think that you were like that for your spirit team for a while. You know, they just had you on go do this, all right, handle that, all right, cut them off, all right. You know, until you got to the point where you were listening to them very well. But know that just like they were sending you to do things and handle things and, you know, do these secret missions, they do these secret missions for you. They forever by your side and loyal as hell. And you will always have that because you put in work. You didn't put in work for God, even if you think that you didn't, even if you don't know, if you're unaware of all of the beautiful things you have done, all of the energies you have trumped, all of the demons you done killed off for people, and all of the energy attachments you have removed off of them while they was talking shit to you and, you know, treating you like you didn't care and you wasn't there. You have done so much. You are a decorated soldier, okay? Like you got all the medals and patches and everything in the spirit realm. What's I want you in the Four of Swords? Hawkeye, ready, steady, go, you know? So it's like at this point, what do you want to do? What do you want to accomplish? What are you shooting for next, you know? Like really get in touch with yourself and what is your real truth right now. Because like whatever it is that you want, wherever you are, it's okay for you to want that or for you to be there. You know, that's what the fairies are saying. Like it's fine for you to be wherever you're at. Like just don't fight the connection that you have going on with yourself. Like it's okay. Like don't be sitting around feeling like, you know, you need somebody or you need, you know, some sort of new relationship or you need someone to put that time into. You always have you to put your time and love into, you know. But I think you're aware of that. I think you're doing great. I don't know what this is. This is like a reminder, you know, to just be your kindest self. Like just be nice because you don't really have to be mean. You don't have time. You don't have the time or the energy that it takes to be a nasty person, you know. I don't even know if we got lockjaw, okay, it says a good guard dog is hard to find, period. Going under I got options in the Ace of Moons, you know. It's like not only that, but like you keep people safe. Like when you're in their energy, okay, your cup is overflowing. They got all the money they need. They eating every night, okay. they land in the good jobs and they're having, you know, you're totally protecting them with your energy. And the minute that you and your energy leave, then the truth is revealed to them that they needed you. You was they 10 of cups. You was they 4 of wands. You was they high priestess. You was they everything. So once they let you go, they're in this terrible energy of regret. Maybe not right away. Spirit wait for you to get over it. Spirit waits for you to get over it. And then they make that person aware of how much they need you. So yeah, you might have people calling you, okay? You might have people trying to come around. And that's why the fairies are saying, you know, don't use, you know, that dark energy, okay? Use the light energy. Use the water to communicate with these people so that you can keep your own energy in check, okay? What this doctor doing when I part the deck, because getting you to an emotional place, to an angry place, to a frantic place, that's the goal. Because that's where they get you to the place where they can push those secret buttons and then have control over you and have you back, you know, trying to please them or trying to make them approve of where it is that you have gone in life. And you don't need nobody's damn approval. I approve of you, baby. You are amazing. Okay, if you need it, there it is. But God approves of you, and that's all you need. Yeah, you out here looking like the lovers, you know. It's like you have come so far. And I think that you got a lot of people trying to try you right now, you know. And you just need to really avoid that and stay in your happy energies. Because they know for a fact that, okay, look, they under judgment. And if they don't know yet, they finna know, okay, with the Three of Wands, period. They know why you walked away. Everything that you have done up until this point in your life has been justified and it has been forgiven. What's the final thought on this? The Fool. Okay, so what new next exciting leap of faith do you want to take? Yeah, Star. What is it that you want to do next? You can do whatever you want, okay? The Knight of Stakes says is nothing but beautiful, passionate forward movement for the Star. This beautiful journey where you're getting whatever it is that you want with the Ten of Pentacles under that. Come on. Your energy is amazing and you're doing great. And you escaped all of the mental entrapments and all of the traps that people try to put you in along this journey. So just keep going. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Okay. So it says the Fool marks the beginning of a journey. So this is definitely a cycle that you have closed. It says he represents stepping into the unknown, maybe befriending the new girl you heard talking about the undead with the librarian, and taking a chance on the unexpected. You may be goofy, naive, and a little bit insecure, but this card encourages you to face your fears boldly and unleash your free spirit freely, okay? Sure, you may run into scary things, vampires, ink and mummies, the literal origin of evil, but the rewards will be worth the risk. And this is what I was saying. Okay, I love that. Because I was saying, like, you're very familiar with the dark. You can, slay any demon, any dark energy. You are a powerhouse when it comes to them, like they scared of you. They be like, oh shit. And you just be probably skipping, looking all cute and shit. Okay. You just need to keep doing that. Like be in that happy, light, upbeat energy and don't be expecting vampires and ink and mummies or the origin of evil to run up on you in the streets. And if they do, know you handled. You strapped and you got big backup. Okay. So with that, I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something that you needed out of this, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.